Hey guys, I'm Misty Buck, president of Miss Inc., and we are here for another marvelous, we'll say Marketing Monday. I have a really good friend of mine here. I've known him for way too long.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
Yes.
I'm so happy to have you guys here today. We're going to be sharing tips on visual branding for social media. So if you're one of those people out there that you're like, okay, I have my social media account, trying to figure out what to post, but now I need to figure out how to make that post look good. These are your guys, all right? These are the people that we're going to talk to today. We're going to get some tips from them to help you really explode your social media growth using their visual branding tips. But first, I'm going to let them introduce yourselves. So we got Berrios here. He is the founder of Wolfclan Media, all right? And then we have Victor over here. Goza. I don't know. Sorry. Gringa over here. He is a partner and director over at Wolfclan Media. So go ahead and introduce yourself, guys. Tell us a little bit about yourselves, and then we'll get into today's tips.
So my name is Luis Miguel Berrios. I'm the founder of Wolfclan Media. I'm also the graphic designer for the company. Been in the design industry for about 11 years plus. I want to say that Missy actually is a mentor for me. She's actually the one that pushed me into this in this industry. So
thank you.
Yes.
That was a long time ago, but yeah.
It was a long time. I've known you since I was 18 years old.
So wow.
Yeah, we're not going to do the math. I'm not telling you guys how old I am. We're not doing that math. We're just going to say it's been long enough.
Well, I'm Victor. Recently became a partner in Wolfclan Media. I have an extensive background in marketing. Worked with several big event agencies out in South Florida, prior creative agency, and I'm a local artist as well. And yeah.
Super awesome. I could tell by your sunglasses that you're an artist.
I try.
I should rock my glasses too.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I know, right?
My business attire though.
Oh, you're in business attire.
Now I got the ripped jeans. I got the ripped jeans though.
All right, so tell us a little bit about Wolfclan. We know what you guys are. You started to touch on how you got founded, but just tell us really quickly your story, how you got here, what you guys do, what your passion is, and then we're gonna get into those tips because I think I need a refresher myself probably.
Well, Wolfclan was founded in 2017. It was my cousin Diego Val and I. We started the company with another partner.
Okay, wait, back up. Did you say Diego Val?
Diego Val.
Diego Val from The Voice, Diego?
Yes, Diego Val from The Voice, yes.
Diego Val, it's like a superstar musician in Peru.
He was supposed to be here, but he had to fly to LA. He's actually filming.
Diego! What are you doing to me?
He needs to get back to Miami and to work.
He's in LA.
Yes, he's in LA filming a movie right now.
For our little show. Okay, when you come back to Miami, Diego, you're coming on this show. Sorry.
So we started the company back in 2017. Like any other business, it was rough at the beginning. You know, he had to travel to Peru to film a novela, which was a soap opera, and he left me here running the company. So it was a little bit rough. He had to step down. I continued the company, and eventually it outgrew. We started with the nightlife industry, where we're doing flyers and digital stuff for like a bunch of DJs and artists and all that stuff. And now we're here. Now we're here after so long, hard work. You know what I mean? Owning a business is not easy.
You were sending me stuff at 1:00 in the morning last night. I'm like, does this guy sleep? What's the deal with that?
I flew in from New York yesterday, and at like 9 a.m. I took a nap, got back up at night, and started working. That's how it is.
You can grind at that hour. At my age, which again I'm not revealing, you can't. So, even if, never mind, I'm not going to get into that. So anyhow, all right. So we got to hear these tips. So visual branding. Let's start off, both of you. What's your top tip for? Let's pick Instagram because that's a super popular app, right? Most people are on that one and they use that one. Oh my God, I'm getting stared at by the Miller brothers right now. This is not creepy at all. I wish you guys could see behind the scenes. Anyways, so I want to hear your top tips for Instagram for making that feed look good, but not just look good, that's something that people actually want to engage with, that's going to catch their attention. It's going to pop. It's going to make them want to pay attention to my stuff. Top tip, go.
Good graphics, photography.
But what makes a good graphic?
What makes a good graphic? A good designer.
Okay, what makes a bad graphic?
Not a good designer.
Not a good designer. All right.
Well, honestly, with I want, you know what? Let me leave this to Victor. Victor.
I mean, look, to be honest, social media and if we're speaking about Instagram, it's constantly changing. So I mean, graphic design is very important. I think we should later talk about the engagement and how that works, because without that, your post won't reach anywhere.
Right.
But I mean, look, I'm a fan of very simple content when you're creating a graphic design. You know, not too wordy. You obviously can't word it too much on social media either. So if you want to boost it and whatnot,
right,
it has to be under a certain percentage. But as like Lewis was saying, photography is key in Instagram. So having professional photos done, good lighting, you know, trying to portray what you want to get across in an image, you know, highlighting that. But great photography is good.
That's the most difficult part to me.
Yes.
Is photography. I don't understand lighting. I get my phone, which has like these incredible cameras these days. I'm trying to take, I'm like, no, this is not
You got
working.
the iPhone 12, right?
Whatever this is. I think so.
Yeah, it looks like the 12.
I think so. Yeah, I went and got it because I'm like, I'm a social media person and I have like this old school.
No, you're
so
good.
I had to go upgrade.
No, you're good.
I just got the brand new one like a couple months ago. My clients were like, what? I had the 10 and they were like,
believe it or not, iPhones, these phones take great pictures.
Yeah,
you know
but when you're
I mean?
trying to take one of yourself, okay, so like, how could I take better selfies?
How can you take better selfies?
How about you don't take selfies?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
I mean, honestly, I would prefer not to.
Look,
Right.
I wish I didn't have to take a picture, period.
It's the thing is, if you're using selfies for your Instagram for a business,
Yeah.
I mean,
no.
the best, to me, the best content is the ones that you're not posing for. You know,
like candid shots.
Candid shots.
Yeah.
Candid shots are the best type of shots, you know, for social media. I think those are best.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I would definitely agree with you there because people like to see. I think sometimes those like posed ones come off so stiff, right? And so they want to get a feel for who you are, and sometimes that can happen, like when you're in the moment and you're moving or whatever it is. Unless you're like me and you're really animated, and then your photos are always blurred because you don't stop moving.
people like to know about the person and like their background, their stories, or what they do, so they relate to a candid shot, you know, versus, you know, posing is great. Also, it depends what you're trying to promote.
Right.
But it depends.
All right, I'm gonna ask you for a favor.
Yes.
One of you. I want to demonstrate, really demonstrate what candid versus posed is.
Posing. This is the king of posing right now. He does great content for that. So if you're a model or
hit
something
a pose
like
right
that,
now.
Hit a pose.
Hit a pose. Okay, that's a pose. All right, show me something candid. What would be like a candid shot?
Ooh, a candid
force
shot.
yourself to laugh about something and then just look away.
So fake laugh.
Yeah.
Really
Fake laugh.
Okay, so there's our candid example. I hope this makes sense to everybody. We're getting a little silly today. Well, it's Monday. Why not, right? Why take yourself so seriously? Be silly, I guess.
Video.
Anyway.
Videos.
So video.
Anything
Yeah,
that
let's
moves
talk
on
about
a
video.
feed catches people's attention.
Everybody wants to see what you're up to.
Right.
You know, everybody wants to see what you're up to, what you're
Which
doing.
people don't feel that way. I have
Right.
clients all the time. No, who cares what I'm doing? Nobody wants to see my face. No one wants to hear my voice.
That's a lie.
And that's where you get your highest engagement.
Correct.
Yeah.
Month after month. It doesn't matter what industry you're in, product, service, it does not matter.
Yeah.
That's where we just see the engagement is way higher, especially organically. In my business, so we've been doing this for almost 15 years now.
Yeah.
So tell us about that. So let's talk about video. So we talked a little bit about candid versus posed shots, how candid seems to work pretty well. That helps you get engagement. We talked a little bit about graphic design. We'll get back to that.
Yes.
So let's talk. What are your video tips other than hire you guys?
Reels are what's.
I mean, Reels, and you've been doing some very cool creative, like montage, like static backgrounds with video in it.
Yeah.
Like the one you posted.
Like yesterday, I posted, and believe it or not, it was my first reel that I posted, and it was a little experience of how it went in New York for me. And in a matter of like 10 minutes, I already had like 900 views.
Yeah, Reels is crazy.
Yeah, Reels is, I think, what's gonna hit right now.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
and there's a strategy behind that, right? So we're looking more at the growth of, and I've been reading, and you guys can correct me, but I've been reading and seeing that actually the 15-second video is where it's at.
Yeah.
So it's not people, I do 30-second videos a minute.
Yeah.
Should I talk for 5 minutes? 15 seconds.
Yeah.
How do you accomplish what you want to accomplish in 15 seconds? How do you guys help people do that?
I mean, look, to be honest, Reels are a challenge. So as we were talking about different strategies with different clients, is, you know, now people could post on their feed, people could, you know, take pictures with their phone, but now it's been going to where Reels is you're directing.
Yeah.
You're transitioning content. There could be days of video that you do chopped up into 15 seconds.
Right.
You know, yes, you could do one in one sitting, But again, it's like directing. Like, look, there's like styles that I feel like they're out there on the internet. There's got to be like some like tip for like, what is this called when they do this? What is this called when they do this?
Yeah.
There's like different.
I mean, it can
moves.
take, correct me if I'm wrong, but like my experience, and people think, oh, okay, 15-second video, no big deal. But I'm like, actually, those are the hardest videos to create. It can take like 2 hours to do a 15-second.
No, and
like to 30-second reel, right? Because especially if you're piecing together content,
and the music, and the sound that goes with it is very important too.
It took me like, I think, 5 tries before I got it.
Because
then I'll post it. Oh, I forgot the music. Oh, I forgot the
No,
it takes a
like
while. It's practice.
Editing,
and that's what I think makes that so challenging. So if you're going to use something like Reels, which is similar to like TikTok videos, like stories, but a little bit more on steroids, I guess you could say. If you're familiar with that, because a lot of our audiences are, basic skills. But that's really the challenge, is that it takes a lot of time and planning.
Correct.
You can easily do something easy that you could do is if you can answer a frequently asked question about your service in 15 seconds, that's an easy way to create a reel, right? It doesn't mean you necessarily have to go and like produce this thing with like the captions and like I'm snapping my finger and now I'm in a different outfit, right?
That's
like
those, more complex.
Yes, those are way more complex, but you can definitely achieve it. In those 15-second videos, 100%. Right?
Yes.
Right. So, all right. So, first of all, before we continue, what is this defense tea thing that you brought?
Defense tea. So defense tea is
thirsty.
a natural organic tea. Okay. It's actually from one of our clients.
Very good.
Can you please try it? You got to try it on.
I would love to, and I will try it and make a video for you later. I cannot try it now because I do intermittent fasting and my window has not opened yet. So
they're natural teas. They're really good.
Sorry.
It's funny.
But look at the ingredients. Water. I'm not a nutritionist, obviously, but water, dried elderberries, honey, organic beetroot powder, and sorrel. That's it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you pick up these natural.
No, this is natural.
These natural things at Whole Foods, and I'm like, sorbic acid, yellow food. What?
I'm very picky when it comes to that, but these teas are incredible. It's funny when we actually just did a video for them too, because we create content for them. But the teas
so they're
are
one of your
incredible.
clients.
They are one of our clients.
It's not just something that you
Saranda,
love and that you're getting
watching,
paid to rep. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Free publicity. You can thank your boys over here. So, all right. So we have some tips for candid versus post shots. We talked a little bit about videos, reels. When someone's going to come do a photo and video shoot with you guys, what are the things that you ask in order to know, how do I make this video and this photo shoot hit home so that it matches their branding, their personality, their messaging, their voice, their vision, all these things?
So
how do you do that?
So for example, I'll give you a perfect example. The trip that I just had, that it was in New York. I flew down there for a photo shoot for one of our artists. What I usually do is I have them choose 3 outfits, correct? 3 outfits that they think will look good. They send it to me. I look at them. We'll go over them.
Smart.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're going to do this, by the way.
We have to.
I need a photo and video shoot.
So that's what I did, So they came to my hotel. We put all their clothes on the bed, and then that's how I look. All right. So this style is for this style is for that. For example, for her, one of the outfits, we did it in Times Square. Then another outfit, we went to Central Park. The other outfit, we went to Bryant Park. Another one by the Empire State.
But you guys help people pick outfits. To me, that's the most intimidating part. Is I don't know what to wear that's going to look good.
We're speaking about Tori. She's an artist, like a painter, and she's very behind the scenes.
Yeah,
right.
Like she only puts up her art.
Right.
Like there was a point we didn't know if it was a male or female.
Correct.
Behind this, and now she's like, okay. She reached out to Wolfclan, and she's like, look, I need to put my image out as well. So we're not only doing her branding for like her logo, which was created with Wolfclan, we're creating her image, her brand as well. So it definitely is important.
Our main focus is to help our clients grow their brand.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then it's either from doing promo videos to photography to managing their social media to events to helping them, with their style. Like I have a DJ that we manage, and for example, with him, he doesn't like to post on social media.
Yeah.
So I have to be on him and tell him, Joey, by the way, if you're watching, Joey,
Sorry,
Joey Tracks, I'm putting you on the spot.
out.
You know, we like to help our clients, you know, with their style too, because believe it
Right.
or not, style is it's very right now important and key.
Mhm.
People like to see you well dressed. They want to see that
Yeah.
on social media.
Well, they want to see your personality.
They wanna see your
right?
personality. Correct.
I mean, sometimes I'll take like really silly photos and my hair is a hot mess and they turn out fine. And people are like, okay, that's still Misty, because I mean, half the time I'm a mess. I'm just not going to lie. Like, it's just, it is
Right.
what it is. I'm busy working. I'm not worried about my hair, you know, but sometimes, yeah, you want those professional
Correct.
looking photos where,
Because believe it or not, that's like, for example, for DJs, that's what's going to get them gigs.
I mean, look, not only for DJs. I think one of the, and here's like a little insider thing. So Wolfclan, you know, wolves usually travel in packs.
right.
So one of the, I think the strongest features that Wolfclan has is we're really good at creating packages.
Mm-hmm.
So every business needs a package. So if someone's out there listening to like, okay, what do I need to do social media, do some stuff, consistency and a routine. So
Right.
you should start with your own package. Like, I'm going to post once a week, a feed, and then once a month, I'm going to do a reel, an
Mhm.
attempt to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Once they get in that routine, you know, they could then travel to
Right.
2 posts a week or
Right.
something like that.
I agree with you. We always say start small.
Yeah, we offer that to our clients. So we tell them, look, we're going to create you a package. This is what we're going to do. And from there, we transition, and either we try to teach them and they learn how they could start doing
Mhm.
more of it themselves, because more is better.
I love that. So you guys do products, you work with DJs. What other kind of businesses do you work with?
Restaurants, barbershops,
Attorneys.
Okay.
We're also now getting into the entertainment, correct? Entertainment, manage artists, as well as what else do we do? We do a lot of stuff.
I mean,
I
look,
see that.
We do a lot of stuff.
I see that.
Photography.
yeah, I don't think there's a client that we've ever turned away,
Yeah.
you know? So we pretty much could cater to any business.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So visual branding, Canva is really big right now, right? Really popular. I'm not going to lie. We use that a lot
For designs.
for designs, for graphic design. We use that a lot.
Canva.
We do. Because it's simple,
Yeah.
right? So if somebody doesn't necessarily, they're just starting out, right? And a lot of our viewers might be just starting out, or they might be more of like in a DIY type of a space. So Canva's a good option for them. So what are some design mistakes to avoid? You mentioned too much text, which I agree with, right? Not just for boosting and advertising purposes, but just no one's probably going to read all of that, right? What are some other mistakes to avoid if you're doing a DIY graphic for social media?
I think motion flyers are actually very popular too.
Mhm.
Motion flyers, something, you know,
With like
pops.
something that moves.
Something that
Yeah.
moves,
Uh-huh.
because it catches
Like a sticker.
correct.
Uh-huh.
It catches the client's attention.
Right.
Like he mentioned text. When I scroll down Instagram and I see something with a lot of text, I just keep going. I don't want to read.
Right.
I want to see.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think a motion flyer would be pretty cool too.
A motion flyer. Yeah.
Motion flyers.
Yeah, those
Yes.
are good. Okay. And like, so other than text, like what are other design mistakes that you see people make? So let's see, Victor, maybe you can answer that since you're the
I mean, again, I
artist.
think from a standpoint of design, it's. I mean, I think if we role play, like, what are you trying to advertise? Is what you're saying. Because if you're an influencer and it's your organic content, it's just organic stuff.
Right.
If you are promoting a brand like this, I would just put the logo down in the bottom right, and I'll be talking more about the product,
Right.
showing the product,
Right.
you know, stuff like that.
Right.
But sometimes you don't even need to put a logo. You just make sure you focus on this and then blur yourself in
Right.
the background,
Yeah.
and that's a great shot there.
Right.
You know.
And then, but a lot of people though, like, so for instance, we try to get creative. I'll give you an example in our agency. So sometimes we're trying to draw traffic to a blog post, right? Because
Okay.
it has really good content in there. It's answering a question or it's fulfilling a need. And we want to share that on Instagram. It's not as easy to do that blog post because you can't share links in the captions. And so we'll create a graphic that's about the blog post. So what would you do in that kind of situation?
I would just make sure the blog post has a very exciting title,
Uh-huh.
and I would get a picture that resonates to that blog post, and then I would put the title right there. So it's something like very catchy,
Yeah.
like
Perfect.
how to make $1 million in 1 hour.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like,
now I'm gonna go to the bio and take the time to tap the
Exactly.
link and all that stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I love that. I love that idea because people, I think, again, we're thinking about like not just everybody has this budget. Sometimes they want to do things on their own, or they have a staff that they can do it. And so these are tips that I think are going to really help some people who are trying to figure out, okay, I do want to actually bring more content to this, or we want an award or whatever it is. Maybe we don't have an exciting photo of it, but I think having, to your point, a wide variety of photos, and maybe even doing it like once a quarter, doing a photo shoot, so that you have like a stock of photos of yourself and your team, so that you can say, okay, I'm going to go create this post. I need a photo for this. Let me go grab from my file.
Exactly.
Look, for creative, it's like if you could highlight one word in that design, that's the thing. So like, I'll give you a good example. Giveaways. So when someone does a giveaway on social media, you always see giveaway, all caps, big.
Right.
Because it's catchy. So whatever your blog's about, your business or your sale, try to always keep it to one word, big, as far as graphic. If you're going to put a lot of text, and that's it. And then the photo. Yeah.
Very cool. I love it. Very good tip. So we are actually quickly running out of time.
Oh, that's it. That was quick.
I know.
Wow.
We're almost there. So what are some last minute tips that you guys have, and how can people contact you?
So you guys could follow us on Wolfclan Media. Also, my Instagram is Luis Miguel Berrios _ and Victor Goza, right?
Goza.
IG handle. You guys could also check us out on Facebook. I think we're on Facebook as well under Wolfclan Media. Yeah.
Feel free to DM us any questions.
Yeah.
We'll be more than happy to give you any advice. I think one of the last tips that we could do is consistency. Social media is all about consistency. You can't let off, because now with the algorithm, like if you just stop doing what you're doing, it'll show it to less people. So the more you post, the better.
Right. Yeah, we agree. So Missing since 2008, we say we got 3 C's of social media marketing: content, conversation, consistency, and someone recently proposed a 4th, which is creativity. And I would agree with that. So we'll bump it up to 4 C's. But so I want to thank you guys for being here today. You guys have questions, you need photos, you need graphics, you need videos. These are the guys to see. They've been in the game for a while. As you can see, they know what they're talking about. Definitely want to go with you guys about my own photo shoot and video shoot of what I don't know yet, but we'll figure it out. I feel like I need it.
If you need art, I'm your guy.
And art. What kind of art?
So I do acrylic on canvas, but I paint pretty much anything.
So you can be like commissioned.
I'm all commissioned right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Also very
Victor
good
Goza on Instagram.
By the way, I own like 5 paintings.
Yeah, he has his gallery.
I have a gallery in my apartment.
The
Victor Goza gallery in my apartment. Yes.
Do you host like wine and cheese events or something?
Oh, we could do it. Definitely.
We could do that.
Let's definitely do it.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks again. We want to thank Defense Tea for, you're not really a sponsor of the show, but we'll just say thanks for being here, because you're kind of here too. Diego, we missed you, man. Hope you're having a good time in LA. I want to thank Luis and I want to thank Victor for being my guest today. We'll see you next week for another Marketing Monday. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments, contact me directly. Or if you have something you want to add to the conversation, you want to be a guest on the show, please feel free to reach out to me as well. So I hope you guys have an awesome week, and we will see you again next week for another Marketing Monday. Thanks again, guys.
Thank you.